Hopefully we do.
Welcome back to High School Backups Podcast, episode 39. We've got something very special in store for you today. Continuing our all-time draft series, we're going to do an NHL all-time draft today. Before we get into that, some very, very quick news coming out of EA today. They are delaying the EA college football game until 2024. For those of you who don't know, it's supposed to come out in 2023. I have a lot of thoughts on that, but that will be for a different video at a different time, and we will go over all of that analysis in a separate video. And again, before we get into the NHL draft, Andrew's got World Cup updates for us. So Andrew, take it away.
USA.
Tied with a bad
I'm the only
team.
one?
Tied with a bad team.
So
Whoa.
we had some group stage matches today, and yesterday and Sunday. First game, to start off, we had Qatar versus Ecuador. Ecuador beat Qatar 2-0, and I do not see Qatar actually making out of group stages just because they still have to play Netherlands and Senegal. And, you know, Qatar is a pretty small country, and they are very, very much the best players in the world right there. Going into yesterday's matchups in the first game, we had England versus Iran, and England thrashed Iran 6-2. And that pretty much tells you right away that England is probably going to run Group B right then and there. And the last game for Group A, we had Senegal versus Netherlands. Netherlands beat Senegal 2-0, and they're looking like more of the powerhouse team to possibly lead going into Group A. To our United States fans out there, to our very much lovely USA supporters, we tied in our first game back at the World Cup in 8 years with a score of 1-1 against Wales due to a crappy penalty that should have never been given to the team for our player being stupid to dive in like that. This Sunday I will be going into Sunday or Monday I'll be going into it further, talking about more of how the group matches for the first games went. But continuing on, we had today's matchups. We had Argentina lose 2-1 to Saudi Arabia.
Losers.
Now, Argentina came off a 36-game unbeaten streak since 2019. Since after losing in the World Cup and playing a bunch of friendlies and trying to figure out their roster. Saudi Arabia, smaller, big country, but not a big enough team to be a powerhouse team going into the World Cup. Shocked Argentina. I think going into that match, Argentina thought they had an easy win, underestimated their whole entire opponents, and played it like not so well. And I'll further discuss that later on at another time. Then we had Mexico and Poland. They tied. And we had Denmark versus Tunisia. They also tied. Yeah.
Lots of ties going on.
Lots of ties.
Which they, yeah, also officiating crew wins games.
So are people just trying to adjust to the heat, or is it like just
It's
bad
actually
soccer
like
being played?
it's actually like comfortable summer degree weather, like here in the United States, like 70 to 80 degrees out there.
Okay.
But each team has 5 subs, so they have 5 substitutes that they can use throughout the whole entire match.
Mhm.
Add on, if an injury occurs, the opposing team then gets an extra substitute in that replacement, that because the other team got a free sub due to injury. So that leads into Iran's game where Iran lost their goalkeeper. Respects to him for actually trying to continue playing on, because he had a lot of grit in him to actually play, but he realized he was not fit to play anymore after taking a huge collision with his own player. So England was awarded another substitute, which they effectively used at the start of the second half. So like having those extra subs, 2 extra subs as compared to like league matches and everything, is a big help for this tournament. because it allows you to be a little bit more flexible, but it also means how many subs you want to use right away going into matches further along towards the 90-minute mark. Finishing off with today's scores, we had France versus Australia. France beat Australia after Australia took an early lead 1-0 to only beat them down 4-1. Tomorrow's matches, we have Morocco versus Croatia, 5 o'clock Eastern time, 2 o'clock Pacific time for any of you out there on the West Coast that may be watching us. Then we have Germany and Japan at 8 a.m., Belgium and Canada at 2, and Spain and Costa Rica to finish off tomorrow's. And then Thursdays to finish off for the first group matches, we have Uruguay versus South Korea at 8 a.m., Switzerland and Cameroon at 5, Brazil and Serbia at 2 o'clock p.m., and then Portugal and Ghana. And other quick news, Manchester United also has agreed with mutual agreements with Cristiano Ronaldo to part ways, and he will be leaving the club, which means Cristiano Ronaldo is effectively a free agent right now on the market, and there are a lot of teams potentially looking at signing him, which are smaller teams, and I don't know if he will actually go to them. So we will find out, and I will keep you guys all updated on that.
Love it, Andrew. Thank you.
For the record,
Hold on, Kyle, real quick. In other news, Austin has an adorable cat that looks like my cat, Odin. But go ahead, Kyle. Sorry.
This is also Milo, by the way.
I have the superior Milo.
Debatable, I think.
Okay, Kyle. Okay, go back into your analysis. I'm sorry.
These World Cup stadiums, they're all air conditioned too, aren't they? So like, weather really shouldn't be a factor. That's why Qatar spent $1 billion on building each stadium.
Well, and you also have to think about it. The only games that really have factors, technically more towards the evening time, when it's getting closer to the evening, where the temperature is starting to drop and it's getting a lot cooler. I don't know if you realized when the United States was playing Wales, it was actually nighttime over there, and it was completely pitch black. They were playing closer to, I think, about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night over there. So it's like, it's a complete different time frame, and I believe they're scheduling them to be later games. And it's just like fascinating that they have all these matches in such a short period of time, but it's just also like, yes, the effectiveness of weather shouldn't be too much of a factor since it's in the middle of a desert and there's not much like other factors that could play into effect.
The only reason I asked about the weather question is because I know they moved it specifically because it was supposed to be way too hot during the summer. So I was just curious about how the heat and or temperatures may actually be affecting it, but not a big deal.
But it's kind of like, I'd say it's more like United States summertime in New England area.
Okay.
Where the temperature has been more closer to like 70, 80s, where it's not like drastically getting close to the 100-degree marks. Effectively, they do have water breaks in between games during the games as well for players to just kind of like stop and just be like, all right, we see like you got players that are actually like looking like they might actually pass out. Let's take a water break. And effectively, I think that's also why FIFA was like, yeah, 5 substitutes is probably going to be better for all the teams, just so that we don't have people pass out in the middle of the game and end up having a cardiac arrest, effectively going into this and passing out from dehydration. So I think FIFA is actually playing it smart there, and hopefully teams play a little bit more smartly going into the rest of this. But, you know, I guess I'll give more of an analysis on later on.
Just so you guys know, the current temperature at 3:09 a.m. in Qatar is 71 degrees.
Okay,
Celsius
So-
or Fahrenheit?
That's Celsius. That's Celsius. That's Fahrenheit.
They'll all be dead. They would all
That'd
be
be
dead
the
before
problem.
getting off.
Yep.
That plane would
I
not
think
be
that'd
able
be
to
like
land. It would
108.
crash.
That'd be like 180 degrees.
Oh.
That'd be awful.
It'd be so bad.
That'd be absolutely
What
atrocious.
is
Oh
that?
man,
Celsius to Fahrenheit? That's 159 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yep.
that's awful.
It's
Oh man,
just
I
All
love the
right.
desert.
Andrew, thank you for that World Cup update. And other comments, roll USA. Don't care about a tie to
USA.
England. Let's go get some dubs.
USA.
Now we're going to move into the main segment of this podcast. Something
My
we're really,
W.
Kyle's really
My
excited.
W.
Yeah, you
We're gonna
win.
do an NHL all-time draft, similar to what we did with the NBA and the
Kyle.
NFL earlier in the year.
Austin.
You know
We're
what?
putting something on this afterwards. Okay, to see whose team gets voted for the most. You're going down.
All right, I'll
Oh,
accept that.
man.
I'll accept that. We'll
All
let
right,
Twitter decide.
guys. The
Mhm.
way that this is gonna go, you know why we do it around here. We spun the wheel, got the draft order. We're gonna go Justin, Austin, myself, meaning Jake, Kyle, then Andrew. Snake it. You know how it goes. Justin, you are on the clock. Let me get the screen share up.
With the
And
easiest pick.
I
in
already
all
know where
time.
you're gonna go, Justin. You just
No,
say the
yeah.
name.
Can't go
I
there.
may
Nope,
have-
he's the wrong one.
I do have a pick. Whether or not this was mine or not, I feel like it does make sense. Wayne Gretzky will be the first one for me.
I love it.
Justin, I'm telling you, what I said earlier, if you didn't select Gretzky, I would make an obnoxious noise. I meant that. I'm very glad our
but see-
listeners
see-
do not need to hear this obnoxious noise.
We needed to hear that, Justin. You should have just done it just for that.
Austin, you are on the clock. Please tell me who you were going to pick with
All
the
right,
second
so
overall
because-
pick.
I'm on the clock, and I know how to win a championship.
Okay,
We got to go with defense, and we're going to go with one of the best, if not the best defenseman ever, Bobby Orr.
I saw that
Okay,
coming. I love
okay.
the pick. I do. Bobby Orr is off the board.
Okay.
Now, I actually know how to win championships. And
Right.
there's this little thing is you can have as much defense as you want, Austin. People can still put the puck in the net if you have a bad goaltender. And we're going to take the best goaltender of all time, Patrick Roy.
Oh,
Okay, that's
You
what I
know
wanted
what?
my second.
It's
pronounce his name right. It's Wah. It's Patrick Wah.
It looks like Roy, my guy.
But it's French. Listen.
I don't care what it is. Kyle, you are on the clock.
There's
Well,
no italics
Oh,
or
right.
anything
Oh,
on it.
right. Hold on. Thank you for adjusting that.
no problem.
So I'm gonna take the actual best goaltender. of
Don't do
all
it.
time
Don't do
And
it.
select
Don't
Martin Brodeur with
Ooh.
my selection.
Actually, Patrick Roy was much more dominant. I love Martin
Absolutely
Brodeur.
not. No, stop it right now. Martin Brodeur.
Go
is
look
by
at.
far-
Go look at it. Just go look at it.
Martin Brodeur is the winningest goaltender in NHL history.
Winningest.
It's wonderful.
What are you talking
How many
about?
Stanley Cups did he win?
4.
Yes, I think
What are you
Patrick.
talking-
I think Patrick Roy won 5, but that's fine.
He is. No,
3?
he has 3.
Okay, fair enough.
He's 3.
Andrew, you are on the clock. Who do you got?
I'm gonna have to go center here, and I'm gonna go Sidney Crosby.
Oh,
I like it.
Oh.
I like it.
Okay. Okay.
he's a winner.
Chicken dinner.
Unfortunately.
Andrew, you are back on the clock.
Give me Mike Bossy.
Mike Bossy.
Who? Mike
Yeah.
Bossy. Okay.
Bossy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Al, you
One of
are
the
back
best
on the
defensemen
clock, my
from the
guy.
80s. I'm gonna go with the current best player in the NHL.
No.
The speed is just too much to handle. Give me Connor
No.
McDavid.
I hate you.
Where is he on this list?
Alphabetical.
There
he's
it is, I found
near,
it. I got it.
Indianapolis.
I got
You
it.
suck.
I know I do.
I knew you were gonna do that anyway. It's not a big deal. Okay, in 1 second here. I was looking at some lists earlier, looking at the greatest defensemen of all time. They did have Bobby Orr at number 1, so great pick there, Austin. My pick is who they had ranked at number 2, a guy by the name of Ray Bourque.
That has got to be one of the best Stanley Cup victory calls that I have ever listened to. If you guys have never heard when the Colorado Avalanche won in 2001, Ray Bourque won the Stanley Cup after being in the league for 20 plus years, and the announcers cheer when he finally got to lift the Stanley Cup is like amazing. So go listen to Ray Bourque lifting the Stanley Cup. It's really awesome to hear how excited everyone was for this guy who had been playing for ages. So
I love it.
That's-
Austin, you are
a
on
great
the
pick,
clock. Thank you. Austin, you are on the clock. You have Bobby Orr. Who is your second pick?
So it's hard. I don't know if I want this one or that, but I think I'm gonna go with Mario Lemieux.
Mario
Ooh.
Lemieux, a good
That's a
pick.
good pick. Good pick. Good pick.
I think the guy I want after this is gonna still be there, so I'm kind of banging.
Justin, you are on the clock. You picked Wayne Gretzky. Where are you gonna go?
Well, Austin, I'm hoping that Patrice Bergeron was not the next pick you were gonna go with.
He was not, although that is a good pick. I like him.
That is a wonderful pick. A man who just got his 1,000th point in the NHL.
Future
Justin-
Hall of Famer, one of the
Justin
best
is-
defensive forwards to ever play.
Justin is going to run with the 2 centers in the first 2 rounds. Justin, you are on the clock again. Who are you going with?
All right, so this time I'm going with the Tampa Bay Lightning person for the goalie, Andre Vasilevsky.
Vasilevsky.
That is a good pick. He's playing out of his absolute mind. And
Soon
Nick
he
swears
will-
by him being the NHL's best goaltender.
I was just about to say soon he will not be on this list much longer, and Igor Shesterkin will be taking over. Love
Yeah,
it.
okay, guys. Yeah, okay, guy. Austin, you are back on the clock. Who is your 3rd round pick going to be?
I am next going with Dominic Hasek. Is that how you say it, Kyle?
Dominic
Hasek.
Hasek. Great pick.
Kyle, please tell me where he is on this list.
He is
Bottom,
next to
all the way
Pete.
all the way at the bottom.
Yes. Last on column 1 for goalies there.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, not
Goalies,
bottom,
thank you.
yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. I
Got it.
like it. And if you can't tell that there's a pattern to what I am doing here,
Losing? Yeah, I can see
no,
that.
I'm going to continue to keep you from scoring, and I'm going to pick Nicholas Lindstrom.
Oh, you jerk. Oh, that's a good pick. Good pick.
Kyle, I figured you'd want to sneak him in the 3rd round. I was my strategy was built all around what I thought you would do and what I thought Austin would do, and I am loving my life right now.
There's no way you could know what I was gonna do because I really
Actually,
have no idea what
I-
I'm doing.
Actually, in my notes, I have it as Austin is a wild card. I've planned for this.
Well,
Kyle,
joke's on
you're
you.
on-
You can't get ready for me picking Gritty. So
Kyle, round 3, you are on the clock, my guy.
Kyle's team can't beat me when they're focused on Gritty's dance moves.
Gritty will be the best mascot of all time, but I'm going to go with one of the best goal scorers of all time. So I'm going to go with Jaromir Jagr, who will be dancing around Jake's defense all day long. Give me one of the greatest right wingers to ever play.
I actually don't think he's going to be dancing around anybody's defense, but at least not mine.
He did dance around because he played against both Ray Borg and Nick Lindstrom, and he still put up almost 800 goals. So
Listen, Yager is an all-time great. I love that man, but good luck. Andrew, you are back on the clock. It is round 3. Who are you going to take?
Hey, Tim Horton.
Where is he?
Tim Horton. All right.
Defensive man.
There he is. I
All
found him.
right. I don't know if the Tim Hortons donut chain is actually named after him or not, but
Does it matter?
Does it matter? That's not the reason
And-
why I chose it.
Andrew,
And
you
now-
are back on the clock in round 4. Give me the first
Mark-
pick in round 4.
Give me Marc-Andre Fleury.
There it is.
good pick.
We all have goalies already. This is not something I planned for.
Oh, actually, so that's actually hilarious. Tim Hortons was founded by Tim Horton.
I mean,
That's
I
awesome.
figured.
I mean, that makes sense, but
It does make sense, but that is actually, I never knew that's actually what happened.
I do want to try it
Kyle,
one day.
We
Yeah.
are in round 4, and you have the second pick. What's going on?
I'll be honest, I don't really know. The only reason I don't know is because I have to try and figure out how to beat Jake here.
Whoa! You gotta worry about
You
me.
can't.
No, I don't. I'm not worried.
You
about that.
can't.
My team's already better than yours, Kyle. What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
he does
go-
have Bobby Orr. That gives him a significant advantage.
That is fair. But I'm going to go with one of the guys who is considered the second best player of all time. Give me Gordie Howe.
God,
Already-
Kyle, stop
I
taking the
love-
players I'm picking next.
I love it. Even I knew who that was.
How is he still available? I don't know what is happening.
That actually doesn't surprise me that he is still available. And
When I saw
just
that you
picked
hadn't
two-
taken him, Kyle, I was figuring he might drive around to when I was coming up again, and I was really hoping for that.
Well, you just picked two right wingers, and I don't understand that move.
Oh, bye, Jake.
Bye, Jake. Bye, Jake.
Oh no! Well, that's awkward.
He rage quit.
Oh, they're back.
I'm back. Don't worry. I
Yes.
accidentally clicked out of the Discord. That was hilarious. Oh man.
Man, you must have really hated Kyle's pick.
Yeah, I thought it was awful. I thought it was.
No, I think he just hates Kyle.
Listen, we are in the 4th round. I am going to continue my streak of defense and pick.
And I have
the
to
stronger.
start thinking ahead of Kyle now, because Kyle's annoyingly taking the players.
And you need to share your stream again.
I picked Chris Pronger,
Chris Pronger. Okay.
one of the best defensemen to ever play the game, and I am stacking up the top 3 defensemen besides Bobby Orr.
Can you share your screen?
Austin, we are in round 4. You are on the clock. Please
Pause, pause,
tell me
pause.
who you're
Jake,
gonna go.
Jake, share your screen.
Share the screen.
No, never again.
Jacob.
It isn't happening. I'm not sorry about it. We're back. It's okay.
That was hilarious.
Okay, Austin,
okay,
you are
so-
back on the clock.
Right, now I have to figure out who I'm going to pick. Who have I taken? Let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take Alex Ovechkin.
Good
You're
pick.
gonna. Oh, he went with OV.
Good
His
pick.
chase for 800 is on.
Good
hmm
pick.
Where?
I'm coming for you, Kyle.
Left
You're lucky
winger,
you took the
Jake.
2 ones that I wanted.
Good pick.
I am trying to find Alexander Ovechkin on here.
He is right. Oh, where is he? Oh,
Kyle, you didn't even include him in the list. How awful
he was
are you?
definitely in the original list, and I totally missed it. But he should be there. Promise.
All
he was
right.
there.
Somebody has to tell me what position Alexander Ovechkin.
A left winger. He's a left winger.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How did that happen? He wasn't in the list. Whoops.
Kyle out. Get
Now I
Kyle
have
out.
to be dumb, and yeah,
Just right. Oh, yeah.
I just missed. I missed an H. I figured I did somewhere. I just need
Yeah.
to know where it was. Okay.
There you go.
Now that we're back on schedule, Kyle, I can't believe you did that.
Not bad.
Justin, you're back on the clock. Please tell us who
Alright.
your last pick in the 4th round is gonna be.
So I should actually choose people that are going to be going further up the ice as well. I'm going with Patrick Kane.
I like it. I like it. Good pick.
I
Not
hate
what I
you.
wanted. There he is. And he is a right winger, and we are sitting right there. Justin, it is back to you. We are on the first pick of the 5th round.
And now someone to defend Patrick Kane. I'm going with Eric Carlson.
Why did you do that to me? Why did you do that to me?
Justin's
Oh, that was
going
literally
with a
my
lot
next
of-
pick. That was
Justin's
literally
going
my
with
next pick.
A lot of great players that are currently playing.
Which are the only names I know.
Austin, we're in the 5th round. You have the 2nd pick. What's up?
I'm going to take a right winger, Jaromir Jagr.
I already
Rome
took him.
McGinley?
Oh, you did? I missed that.
Yarmer
Okay, I missed that
Yager,
one.
I already took
Never
him.
mind.
Oh, okay. I
Let
thought you
me,
were going with Jerome McGinley.
Nope. I picked the one that Kyle already picked that I missed him. I don't remember you picking him. That's funny.
I picked
Never
him.
mind. Let me rework that.
Kyle
And I
really
am-
is 2 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, he really is. Just to spite him, I'm taking one of probably his favorite players. I don't know for sure. Is he on here? Yeah, Mike Boosie.
Already picked.
Already picked.
I missed that one too.
That was my first pick. That was my first pick, buddy.
I need to look over these players. Hold on.
Oh man, Austin, this is
okay.
why you gotta go in the Google sheet.
All right, I'm going to take somebody else. You took him already.
Austin.
I took him already.
Someone play the Jeopardy music.
Yeah, right. That's gone already. He's gone. He's gone.
Jeez.
Austin, I will time out and make an automatic pick for you if you don't already have.
No, give me a second.
Just throw in the random name. There's enough people on there.
Yeah, but I'm trying to win.
You should have planned
Austin,
ahead.
Jeopardy music is done.
That's okay. Shush.
Oh, come on.
Oh man.
Hold on. 30 seconds and I'll have this.
30 seconds.
Bro,
it'll be
your
quick, it'll
time
be
is
quick.
10.
No, it's okay. Shh.
9, 8,
Uh,
7, 6, 5,
Nobody took
4,
4,
3.
3,
Ron
2.
Francis.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Ron Francis. What an interesting pick.
Ron another center for Team Reynolds. Okay. Well, now that I am back on the clock, we're going to continue my defensive dominance and take Scott Niedermeyer. No, nothing to be said there.
Well, that's an interesting one.
How?
I'm not saying it's a bad one. I'm just saying.
How is it interesting? In what world? Are you just mad that I have the most dominant defense to ever be assembled?
No, not mad.
We're
It's
not
okay.
letting in any goals all year.
Yeah, okay. But, yeah,
We're in
okay,
round
that's fine.
5, Kyle. Give me what you need.
I think it's about time that I select a defenseman, so I'm going to go with one who holds some of the most offensive records. Give me Paul Coffey.
Ah, the man we all need, Paul Kafifi. Sorry, that had to be done. Oh, Andrew, we're in the round 5. Who is your 5th round pick gonna be?
Zdeno Chara.
Love it.
Ooh.
Love it. The defensive animal in the back end, the huge mountain from the Czech Republic. I love Zdeno Chara. You want to talk about the mountain from the Game of Thrones? Yeah, that's Zdeno Chara, but give him skates. All right, Andrew. First pick in round 1. Hit me with it.
Give me Austin Matthews.
Like it. Like it.
Good pick. Good pick.
And that is another center for Team Fogel. Kyle, round 6. You're back on the clock. Who's it gonna be?
I am back on the clock, and I'm going to take him so I can make sure my goaltending will always be solid no matter what.
You're gonna
Give
pick a
me
second goalie.
Don't take too long.
the best Ranger goalie of all time. Give me Henrik Lundqvist.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
You like the pick, Molly? What do you think?
She thinks it doesn't make sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
You like that? You like
Like that. Oh man, I could go a plethora of different routes here. There's still a lot of good players on the board.
That's a lot.
There's still a lot of great players on the board. But you know what? I think this is gonna line up the way I want it to. I'm gonna go with the first pair of brothers. Left winger Daniel Sedin.
Good pick.
I like it.
Good pick.
Austin, you are back on the clock in round
Okay.
6.
I am going with I want that. Let me go with Guy Lafleur.
Guy Lafleur, what a pick.
Is that how you say
No,
it?
that guy's name is Guy. That guy's name is Guy. I know it's Guy, but his name is Guy.
Guy Lafleur.
Guy Lafleur.
Justin, you are back on the clock for the last round of the last pick of the 6th round. Who are you gonna take?
All right, I don't see Brady to Chuck, so I'll go with Keith to Chuck.
I like it.
That would be Brady's father.
Oh.
That would be Brady's father. And that is a left winger for Justin, who has built out his first line, and I believe that is the first completed line of the entire segment.
Whoa.
Justin, you are back on the clock for round 7. Where are we gonna go?
All right, I'll get my final goalie with Grant Furr.
Grant Furr, nice pick.
I like his name. I like it, Justin. I do. Austin, you are back on the clock in round 7.
I am gonna go with Maurice Richard.
The Rocket Richard, what a guy. I was really hoping you weren't going to take him. I'm kind of upset.
Suck it.
Kind of upset.
You finally got revenge on me.
I did.
Another right winger.
Right wingers are flying off the board here. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
this ain't
I
good.
I took his brother already. I may as well take him. Give me Henrik Sedin.
The Sedin twins going back-to-back for Team Jake.
Listen, I'm just going to go with the chemistry. They're going to put up points. These guys know how to pass. They know how to put the puck in the net. It's going to be fine. And with the defense on the back end, they can be defensive liabilities. It's all set.
Shout
Kyle.
out to them for just being inducted to the Hall of Fame, by the way.
Let's go. Kyle, you are back on the clock in round 7. Who are you going to take?
Back on the clock. Well, I think, speaking of people who have been inducted into the Hall of Fame, let me go with someone who was also just inducted into the Hall of Fame. One of my favorite players over the past 10 years could be Daniel Alfredson, left winger.
There he is. I like it. Okay, Kyle. You finally completed your first line. Andrew, you are back on the clock for the final pick in round 7. What's going on?
Give me Ted Lindsay,
Good pick.
left winger.
Left winger.
I know where he is.
I don't know if you knew where he was.
I saw him. That one was easy.
Daniel Alfredson's a right winger, by the way, Jake. That was my mistake. For the record.
Oh no, I just put him in the wrong spot. That's my fault.
Okay.
Oh, so he doesn't have a complete line.
I
No,
don't have a
he just
complete
has
line.
3 right wingers. He has 3 right wingers on his roster.
I got
Okay,
3
Kyle.
amazing right wingers.
Whoa. It's
Oh no,
my
you're
turn.
back. I know you're back on the clock, Andrew. I know. I have it. I know where we're at. All good.
Let's see, what do we got? Defenseman still bad. Okay. Give me Bob Gainey, another left winger.
Ooh.
Bob Gainey. Goat name.
Great hockey name.
Great hockey name. Kyle, you are back on the clock for round 8, second pick. What's up?
I am. Now I'm going to actually complete my first line. Give me the man that Los Angeles Kings loved for their entirety, Luke Robitaille.
That's how you say that?
That is how you say that.
Awesome. I love it. Luke. Okay, now we're back on the clock in round 8, and I'm going to take the fastest man on skates, right winger, Martin St. Louis.
Good pick.
As you can tell, I love forwards that can both pass and score. Austin, round 8, you are back on the clock. Hit me with it.
Give me Doug Harvey, defenseman.
Interesting. I like the pick. You're going way back in time there, Austin.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, him and Bob Orr played together.
That's how I know
Justin.
they got them chemistry.
Justin, you are on the clock for the last pick in round 8. What's going on?
All right. Andrew got Marc-Andre Fleury and took that from me, so I'm going to take his brother, Theo Fleury, if that is a case.
That was not his. That was not his brother.
Oh.
But it is funny.
But similar name, so that's okay.
Uh-huh.
Justin, you are back on the clock for round 9. What's
All right.
going on?
I need more defense, so I'm going with Eddie Shore.
I like it.
I hate you, Justin.
I hate you.
All right, well then
Oh,
I gotta
man.
go with my
Every
next one.
fucking with Austin, he's just getting all over the place.
And they're always like the pick before, and it's really annoying.
Austin, you are back on the clock in round 9. What are you
Give
gonna
me
do?
Bobby Hull, left winger.
Good pick.
Behold. Okay, I am back on the clock, and there are a lot of ways I could go here. Like, a lot. You want to know who I'm surprised that you left off this list, Kyle? Joe Thornton.
Yeah, nah, he was borderline.
No, I'm just saying I'm surprised you did. You know, I've taken a lot of defense, so I don't feel like that's the right way to go. I'm going to continue to build this center position and go with Pavel Datsyuk.
Datsuki in goal. Nice choice.
I'm just taking guys I know who played for the Detroit Red Wings in the mid 2000s at this point.
Can't go wrong with that, man. Can't go wrong with that.
Oh man, Kyle, you are back on the clock in round 9. Hit me with it.
I am, and I think it's time I start filling out this defense. I'm gonna go with big man Chris Chelios.
Good pick, love it. Very good defenseman in the mid 2000s. Andrew, you are back on the clock at the end of round 9. Where are you gonna go?
Let's go Eddie Shore.
Eddie Shore's
That's
been picked.
taken.
Oh,
Haha.
where is he? Oh,
He
you
is over
suck,
on Team Griffin.
You suck, Team Griffin.
I'm not the only one.
Hey, I quickly looked over at his and then back at mine, and I was trying to see who was chosen. Let's see. You know what? Martin St. Louis.
I
Already
picked Martin
picked.
St. Louis.
Where?
He's in the middle of my lineup. That was like 2 rounds ago, man. Where you been?
Trying to look at where everybody's choosing.
Do.
Bro, this is why you need to be in the Google sheet. It's the same thing to Austin.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible.
Hey, I got this first, so you have to deal with it now, sucker.
Connor
my God,
McDavid.
someone-
Is Connor McDavid was taken too.
Dude, that was like
What the heck?
5
It was
or
like
6 rounds ago.
four-
That was
in the
like
draft.
the first
What the
round.
heck?
That was literally, I think, Kyle's second pick.
It was.
According to the clock, you've got 13 seconds.
Fine, just give me Steve's shot.
Thank you, Jake, for seeing that.
That's
Oh
so
my
Give
God.
me
Did
Steve's
he
shot,
pick?
left wing. Give me Steve's shot, left
There he
wing.
is. Okay.
God damn.
Hey, by the way, Andrew, you're back on the clock.
Yeah, by the way, you're back on the clock, big guy. Oh man, I love this podcast so much.
Give me Rod Langway. I don't think Langway. You don't even think he's been chosen yet.
He has not. You have good pick. Good pick.
I just gotta say, this cat is so comfortable right now. Let's see if I can.
Oh my! Oh. So cute.
He literally never
Kyle,
comes in here spends time with me.
You're in round 10. You are on the clock. Where are you gonna go?
Round 10. I'm gonna go with I need a big bruiser, so I'm gonna go with the guy who captained the Broad Street Bullies to back-to-back Stanley Cups. Give me Bobby Clark as my second line center.
Bobby Clark. Like it. That's a good pick. Big bruiser. Now, I started this entire thing off with defense. And there's still a name left on my board that I would have chosen in the first 3 rounds that you guys have just not talked about. He's a top 10 defenseman all time, so I don't understand how he hasn't been picked yet. I'm going to go with Larry Robinson.
You know, I actually almost took him, but I decided I need some good forwards on my team too. So
Listen,
That's a
my
good
team,
pick. That's a
my
good
team
pick.
is just going to be stacked on the back end and not give up any goals whatsoever, ever.
Kyle, you need to run the all of these in a simulation.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do that. Thank you.
Austin, we are in round 10 and you are on the clock. Please tell me
All
who
right.
you are going to select.
I am going to take another goalie, just like Kyle did, so I can be sure that no one's scoring on me. And I'm going to take. I think he was in the goalies, right? I want to make sure. Jacques Plant.
Jacques Plant.
That one.
Yes. Okay. That's a good pick. That is an underrated pick.
Very good pick.
Very underrated. Love the pick. Justin, we are in round 10, and apparently your mascot is Blades from the Bruins. Hit me with your 10th round pick. I love the mascot edition here.
Chance the Gila Monster. Okay, really?
Yeah, because I did Chance's Gila Monster for you because you took too long, so you need to go by Chance.
I'm pretty sure Andrew took longer than me that last time.
No.
Why do I have?
No.
Why do I have?
No.
Yes.
I'm just.
You missed.
I
You
don't.
did the same
I love
thing you
it,
did
but why did
twice.
you put Slapshot underneath mine?
Because it was the closest thing to Virginia.
All right, that's a fair one.
Wait,
Bro.
so why am I San Jose Sharks?
You were the hard one. I couldn't think of you.
Because you go with tenacity like a shark, Andrew. That's what's going on. It's a
there you
compliment. All right.
I'm
Justin,
going with Brett Hull.
Good pick.
Damn.
There are 2 holes. Oh man. Okay, I like.
Bobby's already been taken. Brett is the son. Brett is
I
the son.
saw that. Okay, we are in the right wingers. Right wingers are flying off the board, boys. What is going
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
here?
saying.
Justin, you are back on the clock for round 11. Hit me with it.
And I'm going to complete that right winger with someone that has an interesting last name of Andy Bathgate.
Andy Bath.
Dude, I was writing that name down and I was like, this is hilarious.
All right, so
Austin, we're in round 11. You are back on the clock.
Probably need to go with more defensemen.
They are also flying off the board, mainly due to me being obsessed with great defense.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, he's gone now, so I can't. I don't think I saw anybody with. Nobody took Al. How do you say that guy's name?
McInnes. No.
That one.
McInnes?
Okay, take him.
McInnes.
No, nobody took him yet. How did you not know how to say McInnes?
Well, the way it was showing up, it looked weird. I don't know.
Did it look like an L?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a capital I.
Okay. I was like, I thought it was an L, and I was like, well, how do you say that? I was like,
Okay.
Malilicaninus?
That's-
What are you
I am
playing?
back on the board. Round 11. Let me check my notes here. I want to see if there's anybody else left that I was like, I could take him and it would be set.
Uh-oh, do we need
I don't
Jeopardy?
think there's any defensemen I had left in my strategy, so I'm going to start filling out these forward lines here. I think there's a lot of players I could go here. Like, a lot. Do I want speed or do I want real skill here? I already have 2 centers. I'm going to go, all right, let's go with a recent legend who is absolutely in the Hockey Hall of Fame. I'm going to go with Marian Hossa.
Marian Hossa. Good pick. Congrats on getting his number retired, by the way. The Chicago Blackhawks just did that recently.
Oh, that's dope. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Kyle, we are on the board in round 11. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna go with. I seem to like some big bruiser players, so I'm gonna go with a nice defenseman who is known for being very dirty, Scott Stevens.
Oh, Big Scotty.
Stanley Cup champion, nice hard-hitting defenseman, lots of great stats to back up his play too.
Oh, I love it. Andrew, we are in round 11 and you are back on the clock. Where are you going to go?
Give me Larry Murphy. I don't think he's been called.
Good pick.
He has not. That is a very good pick.
Bless you, whoever just burped.
Excuse me.
And I really gotta go right winger here, even though we're fucking down to nobody.
Nobodies. These are still great players.
I know, but they're
Andrew?
like not the players I know. Give me yeah, hold on. I gotta read all who you guys chose, so I don't name them out again.
Why
No,
don't
it's
you-
okay. You can do that again.
Shut up.
They're
Give me Rob
highlighted
Gilbert.
in red.
Give me
Rob
Rob Gilbert. I'm not using
Rob Gilbert.
Rob Gilbert. Good pick.
Oh.
Gilbert. Sorry. French, buddy. French.
Gilbert.
Oh man.
Bonjour.
Andrew, you're on the
Kyle,
clock
we
again.
are in round
Wait.
12.
Oh, no. Never mind.
The teams are starting to shape up. Where are you gonna go here?
I'm gonna go defenseman again, and I'm gonna go with a Ranger legend, retired number. Give me Brian Leach.
There he is.
Mr. Leach.
Brian Leach. I love it. I really do.
Do we have enough
No.
defense people for the
Yes,
entire?
there was a minimum amount of people Kyle had to put together for this. We have enough.
Okay.
All right.
Not to worry.
And at the end of this, I'm gonna finish out my defenseman lines solely because you
Don't
know
you
what?
do it.
Nobody's
Don't you take
scoring.
him. Don't you take him.
I have no idea who you even won. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I know, but I'm really hoping you don't take him.
You know what? I'm gonna take this dude solely because I love his name. Give me Sergei Zubov.
Whew. Okay, good. You didn't take my one.
pick.
And yes, I actually know who he is, but also name value adds. Now, Austin, we were in round 12. I'm obviously thinking you're going a defenseman here, so who's it gonna be?
Dennis Potvin.
I love it. I really
Is that
do.
how you say his name, Kyle?
That is how you say his name.
Yes, that's like a
just so
legendary
you-
name.
Just so you know, Austin, it was between Sergey and Duncan Keith, so your pick was safe either way. Justin, we are in round 12. Tell me who you're gonna go with.
All right. I'm gonna go with Bjorg Samming.
Good pick.
The funny thing is, oh wait, it's not my pick yet.
Where is he? I can't find him.
Fourth. It's on defensive men. Fourth to bottom.
Ah, there he is. Okay, I found him.
Solely on name.
Sorry. Totally on name alone. Love it. Justin, we were in round 13 and you were back on the clock.
And better grab a couple more defensive people. So Brad Park.
Oh, whew.
Hey, Brad.
I really thought he was
Austin's
going to
that-
mine.
Austin is now barely scraping by, and he's like, every time he hears a position be called, he's like, oh no.
So, because you
Austin.
actually almost took the other one that I wanted. I was hoping to keep in a row, and now I'm gonna get done.
Ah,
Good pick.
okay. I love it. I really do. We're in round 13, pick 3 now. I am on the board. And let's see, what left wingers are available?
According to Andrew, nobody's.
No, that's right wing. The
Oh, that
left
was
wing
right.
is absolutely still there.
Yeah, left wing is wide open, but I got just about all my left wingers that I can possibly fill my team up with. I got it.
Another recent legend who I know very well. I'm gonna go with Ilya Kovalchuk.
Good pick.
I'm not gonna lie, my team's shaping out to be real good here, boys. You should be very scared if this comes down close.
Nah, my team's golden.
Kyle, we are in round 13. You were pick 4. Who are you gonna go with?
I'm going to continue building my defense here, and I'm going to go with a current recent superstar who just won all the awards imaginable. Give me Cale Makar.
Ah, goated name. Name of a vegetable. That's a good pick. That's an actual good pick.
At first, I thought his name was Cafe Maker.
Andrew, you're on the clock in round 13. Where are you gonna go, man?
Me, Sergei Zubov.
He's
He's already
has
gone.
I've had him for
That was the last.
God, you got him.
That was the last pick. That was his last
Right here,
pick.
guy.
That was literally Jake's second to last pick.
That's why you had to go defense early.
Hold on.
I said the tone.
Suck.
I said the tone.
Dude, literally the whole entire defensive line is just about gone. Oh my god.
Do you want me to name you the players that are left in the defense pool?
If you can.
Yeah, Rob Blake, Rod Kelly, Victor Hedman, Bill Housley, Serge Savard, and Pierre Pawade.
God. Give me Rob Blake at this point.
Good pick.
That's a real good pick.
Good
He
pick.
sounds so defeated, but that's a great pick. All right, Andrew,
let's
you are
see.
back on the clock again.
Andrew's struggling.
Yeah, what do we got? Give me ooh, is he there? Yes he is. Give me Charlie Conacher. Or I don't
Charlie
know if I said that.
Conacher, yes.
Conacher.
Conacher. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm butchering names.
It's
It's
fine, dude.
okay.
It happens. Kyle, we're in round 14. You are back on the clock.
I am. I'm gonna solidify my centers a little bit more and give me John Beliveau.
Thank the Lord you didn't pick who I was about to pick.
You better not. If you pick my guy, I'm gonna be so
Where?
mad.
don't-
Second person down under City.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I thought that said Gene for some reason.
Well, it does, but it's pronounced John in French. So.
Again, I'm gonna go with another recent star, Nathan McKinnon.
Good pick.
There is no explanation necessary. We're going for speed. Austin, round 14, we are on the clock, and I heard you go phew, which means again you got off
Phil
with me not picking.
Esposito.
Phil Esposito. Okay, love it. Good pick. Underrated pick. Justin, we were around 14. You were back on the clock. What's going on, my guy?
Alright, because we were talking about this person earlier in the day, I'm gonna go with Toe Blake for my left wing.
My boy Toe. Where is he?
Left wing.
There he is. I found him. No, I know. I couldn't find him in the left wingers for a second. I found him. We're good. I still can't believe this dude's name is Toe. Can't believe this dude's name is Toe. Justin, kick off round 15 for us.
Just don't take my guy.
And speaking of feet, I'm going with Jonathan Toes as a center.
You asshole.
Jonathan Taves.
You-
Yes.
Tail.
Oh.
Shields went somewhere, you know, yeah.
I love it. That's awesome. That was beautiful. Austin, we are around 15. Who are you going to take?
I'm gonna finish out my center position with a guy that I have to take just because he's got one of the best names ever, if not the best, and possibly the best scorer ever when he finishes his career, Austin Matthews.
He's gone, dude.
He's already picked.
I missed that. I thought I looked and nobody had him. No, I
Andrew
saw.
picked him a while ago.
I checked through that too, and I thought I
Yeah,
didn't see him.
No,
All right,
he's
never
gone.
mind.
he's
Never
gone. He was my
mind.
first pick.
He was? No, you said that was your other one. Either way, it doesn't matter. He's gone. That's sad.
Doo-doo-doo.
All right.
30 on the clock. 30 seconds on the clock.
He's gone. I'm gonna scroll down. Give me Howie Morenz. Isn't he on here? Yeah.
Where
Is
is
he
it?
on here?
I thought you put him on here. Did I mess that up? Or I might be confusing it
Yeah, I
with
don't
the...
think they put him on here.
Never mind.
Not on here. Pick
Okay,
and
then
valid.
let's just go with
Ovi wasn't accepted.
Leon Draisaitl.
Leon Drysaddle?
Drysaddle? Is that how
Dry
you say it?
saddle.
Dry cider.
Dry cider.
Dry cider.
Okay, I am back on the clock in round 15, and I'm really glad that Matt Sundin was not picked because he's going now.
I almost took him too on that one.
I know. I was really hoping you were about to
I literally looked and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with Leon. I literally looked. I might
I
take
love
him.
how Kyle
Hopefully.
has zero comment on that, but that was an absolutely beautiful pick in round 15.
Yeah,
Kyle, please.
you went for pure value. That's a good pick. Great.
Kyle, we're in
Yes.
round 15. Please hit me with it.
I'm going to finally finish my second line, and I'm going to select Brandon Shanahan.
I was actually just reading that name.
Does he have any relation to maybe Kyle and or his father, Mike?
I don't think so. I really
Sorry,
don't
I had to
think
make
so.
that comment.
I'll look though if he is.
I doubt he does. It was just a funny joke. Andrew, round 15, you are back on the clock. Where are you gonna go?
Give me Ted Kennedy.
Good pick.
Ah, yes, the senator. Not actually, guys. Don't worry, that's a joke.
Let's see.
Andrew, you are back on the clock to start off round 16. Where are you gonna go?
What else do I need? I need more center, another left wing, another right wing, a defenseman, and a goalie. You know what? Let's finish off my right wingers and let's go Lanny McDonald.
Good pick.
Lanny. Got it. That's a good pick, Andrew. I love that. Kyle, we are in round, I believe, 18. Is it 16 or 18? 16. I don't even know anymore. Kyle, you are on the clock.
I'm surprised you're keeping track.
I think it's 16.
I'm going to finish out another left winger spot and give me Johnny Busek. Bruins
Good
legend. I'm surprised
pick.
he's still here. Surprised he's still
Good
around.
pick.
Bruins legend.
Very good pick. And I have confirmed that it is round 16. And with my 16th round pick, I'm going to shore up the goaltender spot for the rest of the time being. And I'm just going to take another Canadian goalie and go Carey Price.
I was surprised he was still there.
Yeah, so was I. So was I. Austin, we're in round 16. Where are you going to go?
I'm pretty sure I don't see Rod Kelly gone for the defenseman. With
Rod Kelly is still on the board. You are correct, sir. Good pick. Good way to round out your defenseman. Justin, round 16, you are back on the clock.
Alright, I'll let the other people take care of my defensemen. So, we are going to finish off our left wingers with Bill Barber.
Where's my guy, Bill?
Second name.
Good pick.
There it is. Sorry, I was looking in the wrong spot again.
I don't know which I should go with, a right winger or a left winger.
All right, Bill Barber, and then Justin, kick off round 17 for us.
And then one more left winger at John LeClaire.
Good pick.
Still there. My man is still there.
Austin, we are in round 17. Where are you going to go? Wow, Austin and I's.
What?
Look at Austin and I's team right now.
See? Wild card. I don't think he's gone, so Brian Prop, left wing. I don't think he's gone, is he?
He is not gone. You are good.
Okay.
Good pick.
You're gonna send him out there as a prop.
Hot.
Dad jokes all day long. Okay. I just need right wingers and left wingers at this point. Yeah, let's just fill this out. I'm gonna go with Jerome McGinley.
Good pick.
We're going real value pick right now, and again, I feel like my team is becoming the best team here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Kyle, we're in round 17. Hit me with it.
I'm gonna pick a left winger here because I'm afraid the person I want won't be here when it comes back to me because I think.
Don't
Andrew's
you
gonna
take my
him.
guy again.
So I'm gonna take Paul Correa.
That is not who I thought you were gonna pick. It's not.
I don't like you, Kyle. I don't like you. That's the fourth player I think you've taken.
Andrew, we are in round 17.
I'll stick with my next pick.
Where are you gonna go?
I mean, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go with Henrik Zetterberg.
Good pick.
Great pick. Left wing. We are
Kind of died off at the end of his career, but when he was
It's okay. He's getting in his prime.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're assuming this is prime.
It's great.
Andrew, kick off round 18 for us.
Give me Daryl Sittler.
Okay.
Sittlers. Finish
Daryl
off my
Sittler.
centers.
He's a center. He's a center.
Yeah.
There he is. I found him. Excuse my lack of knowledge of the board here, apparently. Kyle, we are in round 18. Please, where are you going to go?
Round 18. I'm gonna finish off my defenseman because I also don't think this person will make it back to me. I'm gonna take Phil Housley.
Phil.
Not that, man.
Good
Damn you.
pick, Kyle. That's a good pick. Oh,
Damn
we're
you,
back to
Kyle.
me in round 18. Oh, I love this. I have a lot of power here. Not really.
You actually do because who you pick here decides my next pick. So
That is really funny because you don't have any. Oh, you're talking about your right wings. Okay, who are you looking at right wing?
Don't you?
And
Jake,
no, I'm gonna come up
don't you
against
take mine.
beforehand anyway. And it's okay. I'm gonna go with Artemi Panarin anyway. I'm
Whew.
going left wing. We're solidifying the third line.
how do you pronounce that? Artemi?
I don't know how it pronounces it. What is it?
Artemi?
Artemi Panarin? All right, cool. Got it.
Artemi.
Austin. It doesn't
Whew.
matter.
I
I
was
was oh,
scared.
it's Greek. Artemis? I don't know.
Give me. I mean, that is fair.
Good thought.
Give me.
Good
Give me
thought.
an amazing name, Timu Solani. Solane.
Ooh, that
Damn
was
it.
my next pick.
Damn it,
Yes!
that was
Ah,
my next
take it, Kyle. Take it.
Ah,
Yes.
pick.
I've gotten
Austin,
back
you
another
had-
one.
I was this close to picking him.
I
was
would have
this
been so
close.
mad. I would
I
have been so
was
mad.
this close.
Oh,
Justin,
that
you are
would've been
back on the
back.
clock in round 18. Where are we gonna go?
All right, so I control Andrew's defensive man now. So I am gonna go with Pierre Pilot,
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
and then also Sergei Savard.
Let's see.
Love it. Love it.
Okay, he's gone.
Austin, round 19. You are back in the clock.
Give me Keith Chukuk. Chukuk.
Dave,
Chuck.
Dave Andreychuk.
Andrzejczuk, is that who you're talking about?
No,
Yes.
Keith Chuk.
Keith Kachuk has already been taken.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
gone,
look.
dude.
Where?
No,
Who
Keith
had him?
Chuck. I managed to get him a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Justin
I
took
didn't.
him
I don't know why I
forever
didn't
ago.
see him.
I thought you
I
said.
looked through
I thought
there
you were
and I
talking
didn't
about Dave Andreychuk.
No. I thought I saw that he didn't take him. I was looking through. There he is.
No,
Okay.
no. The left wingers left on the board are Dave, Frank, and Michael.
Michelle.
Oh, Michael
I know, I
Goulet.
know.
Goulet?
Yeah, Goulet.
Or Michelle
I
Goulet.
know it's. I know.
All right,
it's
I'll take him.
Michelle.
I'll
I
take
know
him.
it's Michelle. Very well
Michelle.
aware. Oh, I am back on the clock. This is wonderful. I actually have no idea who I want to go here. You know what? For name value alone, give me Dino Ciccarelli.
Dino Ciccarelli, great pick.
Name value alone.
Pick.
Kyle, you are back on the board in round 19. Where are you gonna go?
I am, and I don't know. I need to wait to grab my center that I want because I don't know if I'm stuck between three centers that I want to pick. So I'm gonna go with my sure bet right winger. I'm gonna go with Pavel Bure.
Saw that coming.
Best right winger on the board still. So
Andrew, you have two positions left you can pick. Do you want to just select your defenseman with the 19th pick and then find a goalie?
No, I'm gonna go goalie now.
Okay. Well, you're still getting Victor Hedman
I'm gonna
anyway.
go. I'm going Ed Belfour, and then I'm getting Victor Edmund last. My last pick.
Ed Belfour is
Yeah,
a great
Belfour.
pick.
Bruh.
You know what's somehow the goalie who's the goalie award is named after did not get selected.
Georges Vecino? Vesna. I know it's
Vesna,
Vesna.
the-
I know it's
George-
Vesna. I'm not stupid.
George Vesna.
All right, Kyle.
Why'd you not? Why'd you
Because
pronounce
it's-
it Vezina?
Because it's funny.
Oh, okay.
Kyle, you have a center left to pick. Who do you want to take?
I don't know. I really don't. I
You
don't
have 30
know.
seconds.
Ah.
Or I'm
Pressure's
nuking your
on.
entire team. Who'd you pick?
No, don't do that. I'm gonna go with the. Oh no, I don't know. 'Cause this guy, I don't want that guy. Nah, fuck it. I'm doing this guy. I'm gonna go with Steve Eiserman. Stevie Y.
Steve.
It only took 11 seconds.
Yeah, that wasn't
Only
bad.
took 11.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. Literally, I have my choice of 2 left wingers at this point, and I'm gonna go with Dave.
Dave.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I do feel like my team is the best. I mean, that might be biased, but I'm really feeling it.
Very biased.
Austin, you were in round 20. Hit me with it.
Give me Bernie Jeffrion.
Jeffrion. Burn.
Jeffrion.
Bernie Jeffrion. What a name.
Burn, baby, burn.
Justin, all you have left on the board, our last pick of the draft, Mr. Irrelevant. You need a center. Who are you gonna take?
Mr. Irrelevant. We are going for... We'll go for Max Bentley.
Okay.
There he is. Found him. Okay. Love it.
There's so
And
many
that
centers
will
left.
Kyle went overboard on the centers.
I can
That
tell.
will conclude our NHL all-time draft. Leave a comment. Tell us how we did. In pure non-biased fashion, I think I did the best. I don't think anybody's scoring on me, and my team's putting up points. So
You're so biased.
there's no bias, Kyle.
So
Tell me who's
biased.
scoring. Tell me who's
My
scoring.
team's scoring. I have literally some of the best scorers in NHL history. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
not against these dudes.
Yeah,
Not against
against
these
these
dudes.
dudes. Yeah,
Not
against
against All right, that is going to conclude our NHL all-time draft. It has only been an hour, boys. We can do some recap of the NFL if you would like. I am keen to do it. I am down. Is anybody absolutely opposed?
Yeah, I hate the NFL.
Screw you, Austin. Nobody gives a fuck what you think.
Just kick Austin then.
Kick you. No, I'm gonna go to our pick'em and we're gonna go through and look at the games that are gonna happen this week.
Oh.
Oh, he's gone. Goodbye.
That's funny, Austin. That's
And
good.
you can see who I picked for this week. I really don't care.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that in like 4 weeks.
Yeah, I'm in first. I'm not gonna lie to you. It has been,
Kyle.
it's been
Are
a
you
slaughter.
actually?
I'm in
It's
first
been a
by 2
slaughter.
games. Yes.
What do you mean a slaughter?
I was down 10 and came back. It's been a slaughter the last few weeks.
It is not a slaughter. Give me a break.
No, it'd be a slaughter if I came back.
Yes, that would be a slaughter.
Honestly, in NFL news, nothing really nuts except for the Eagles struggled to play the Colts, and the Eagles are frauds. Not really. That's a joke. Don't worry about it. They're a 9-1 football team. They're good. The Patriots are in playoff contention, which is huge news for me, since Kyle thought they were going to finish dead last in the division, and they swept the Jets for the 7th consecutive season.
They still will finish in last place. They'll just do so with a winning record, so it's okay.
Bro, they're not finishing in last. Shut the fuck up. No, so we're going to go through the games this week. We've got...
How do I have a percentage of 48 when I'm 22 and 21?
I don't know. I think that might be ranking percent. I don't know.
That's funny. Anyways,
it
moving
doesn't
on.
matter. Looking at it, Thursday we've got a bunch of games because it's Thanksgiving. Buffalo's going to slaughter Detroit on Thanksgiving. Don't really care. As you can see, I have picked the Giants because I believe Kyle will pick the Giants, and therefore I cannot lose a game if the Cowboys lose the game. I actually think the Cowboys are going to win this game, but I'm going to pick the Giants out of sheer strategy. Because I will most likely be losing a game here because Kyle is not locked into a Patriots pick like I am. But
you are
this is
correct.
primetime Kirk Cousins, and I'm going to take the Patriots because primetime Kirk is as bad as Nathan Peterman on any given Sunday. So,
Ooh, that's actually a good point. Shit.
We've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Cleveland Browns. The Bucks, I think, are going to win this game. I don't care what the weather conditions are in Cleveland. Tom Brady is used to the snow. If the snow is still there and/or it is cold out, I'm not worried about it. Brady by 20. Anybody,
just not
if anybody
Buffalo.
has any comments, please continue to add because I don't want to be the only one up here talking.
I haven't disagreed yet, so.
I haven't
Yeah.
disagreed
You're
yet.
good. You're good.
You might disagree on this one. I think this.
I do.
This
I do.
Titans Bengals game is going to be close, and you all know my rule: home team gets close games. The Bengals have a legitimate shot in this. This is not like a slaughter game. I just think Derrick Henry is going to run through the Bengals defense. Kyle, why do you disagree?
I disagree as of now because it's still up in the air if Jamar Chase is returning for this game or not. If he does return, I think it's going to be in Cincinnati's favor. If he does not return, though, I do agree with your analysis that Derrick Henry will run over their defense. I think Derrick Henry will run over their defense regardless. I just think Joe Burrow will be able to throw to Jamar Chase as much as Derrick Henry is running through their defense. So, if not more. So I do think it just depends on if Jamar Chase is back.
That's fair. I mean, I think this is the case even with Jamar Chase again because I think it stays close whether Jamar Chase is there or not. And I understand that you could go best quarterback in the matchup is clearly Joe Burrow. I actually remember when we were talking about how the Tennessee Titans should go in full-blown rebuild mode and we're going to lose the division. Yeah, they're 7-3. I think they were 1-3 at that point. I don't know what's up, but here they are. They're back.
I think they were 1-2.
It doesn't matter. They're back.
It doesn't.
I
I also disagreed with that take, by the way.
What?
I disagreed with
No,
that take.
you
that they should
didn't. We have you on tape.
Yes, I did.
You were the one who said it on tape. The Tennessee
Not for the
Titans.
Titans.
Yes, you
No,
did.
no.
Go back.
I said
watch
Panthers.
the tape.
I said Panthers.
Nope, watch the tape.
I said Panthers should rebuild. and I stick to that
Kyle,
take.
I'm going to go back, watch the tape, and send it to you
Okay.
after we are done
Okay.
here.
Okay, if I'm wrong, I'll admit it, but I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure.
Does anybody disagree that the Dolphins are going to absolutely annihilate the Texans in Miami? 99% of the world agrees with me. Are you with this 1% over here?
Yes.
Are you with the rich people or everybody else?
I mean,
I'm
I
with
mean,
the rich
like,
people.
like I can't say like the Dolphins will do like everything because there are some hiccups on that team that like yes they filled them during trade deadline, but like it has shown a little bit that Tua has kind of had a little roller coaster ride, would you say, through the past few games, ups and downs. But I think the Dolphins still take the win. But I think the Texans are stepping up on defense, and making some changes to kind of increase more of that pass rushing and block shedding. So like I don't know. I think Texans, if they do, it's just mainly their defense needs to step up, and I think Davis Mills can get the job done. Because that secondary on the Dolphins has been a little up and down as well. So we'll see.
Listen, I get it. This is a classic trap game where it's like any given Sunday, but correct me if I'm wrong. I still think they're like 11-0 in Tua's last 11 starts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna bet against that. Not gonna lie to you. I'm actually going with the Bears over the Jets. This is on the condition that Justin Fields plays because he might not. I will go with the Jets if Justin Fields plays, but I think Zach Wilson has completely lost this locker room, and it has deflated the morale of the New York Jets. If Zach Wilson starts this game, I don't think it matters who plays for the Bears. Not going to lie to you. I don't think it matters.
Speaking of Zach Wilson, kind of a hot take maybe. I kind of think
Bust.
the Jets should move on from him. It may. I don't know if it's really that hot take,
It's
but
not.
I do think the Jets need to go after someone who's really killing it on the West Coast there and go snag Jimmy Garoppolo.
I
I
mean,
really think that's the Jets' best option.
listen, if they can do that, wonderful, because he stabilizes their quarterback position, which they haven't had since early years of Mark Sanchez. And honestly, the fact that the Jets are 6-4 and have had Zach Wilson start for the most of the year, the dude is awful. I don't.
He's spending too
I
much
don't
time with
know-
the moms.
It's not.
I don't know if you guys.
Oh,
Justin!
Oh.
Dang!
I don't
That
know if
came
you
out of
guys.
nowhere.
I don't know if you guys remember this when we were arguing this back in the day, Austin. You and I were going back and forth about Zach Wilson, and I said he was gonna suck. And I would like to say that again about quarterbacks. I am correct.
Was it you and me going back about him? I don't remember. Maybe it
Yes.
was.
Yeah, we were going back and forth about whether Justin Fields or Zach Wilson was better, and I had Zach Wilson as my number 5 quarterback on that, or 4, because I thought Trey Lance would be worse. That
Yeah,
might be
that's
the
right.
only thing I got wrong there. For me, it was T-Law, Fields, Mack, Lance, Wilson. I still think that is correct, but Justin Fields has the opportunity to jump T-Law, and Trey Lance hasn't.
what?
Even, the way
T-Law
that
doesn't
Justin
look
Fields.
amazing.
Okay, I'm giving T-Law time here because I think in his 3rd year, and if he gets one extra weapon, he's going to be absolutely amazing. T-Law has looked very, very good.
Yeah.
It's just the pressure in his face has been awful. Justin Fields the same.
And the
Fields. Justin Fields of the last 4 weeks has looked better than T-Law. That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, next year, if Calvin Ridley signs his contract with the Jaguars, after
And he
he's
can play.
suspended and everything, and he can play, that is another viable option. And I also said that I think they know that Marvin Jones is at the end of his career and that he is not the option to keep running with. And they have Christian Kirk. They have now Calvin Ridley as a viable option. They will probably draft another wide receiver, young one, to build around that team.
They don't even need that. They need an offensive line.
Yeah. Oh, to promote another video that's going up on this channel tomorrow, there is a NFL mid-season mock draft being dropped on this channel tomorrow. Please tune into that, where I give the Jacksonville Jaguars that offensive lineman. Me and Andrew did a wonderful mock draft for you, and it should be hype. Andrew, I completely agree with your analysis. I'm not saying that T-Law has been a bust or anything. Just Justin Fields the last 4 weeks has looked absolutely ridiculous. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but Justin Fields also needs no line because he's just been scrambling for his life and just getting.
Justin Fields needs
big
absolutely
fucking
everything. Justin Fields has no offensive line and no receivers except for Darnell Mooney. He needs everything. But again, I'm going to go with the Bears if Justin Fields plays because I think Justin Fields is a lot better than Zach Wilson, and that's really all I have to say about it. I know you guys will disagree and go with the Jets.
I'm going the Bears.
In the game with the Commanders and the Falcons, I'm going to go the Commanders. Again, I think there might be some dissent here. I think some people here are very high on the Falcons. Tyler Heineke has the Commanders at a position to win, and that dude has some balls. I don't care.
And that defense the last 2 weeks, single-handedly helping me win games.
Oh, absolutely.
That is a good-looking raw team, and the team has just full-blown accepted Heineke as their quarterback, and they love it. That little joke that they did, having Heineke wear all the chains, I thought that was hilarious. So I really think they go and support him. So I said it before when the Commanders traded for Carson Wentz. I thought that was a mistake. I don't know. I still don't agree with that decision, but the team playing around Heineke just shows me a little bit more that I think my take was not that bad. That Heineke clearly has the team around him and can play decent. He's obviously not a superstar. I'm not saying that because what did he have, a 66 passer rating last game? So it was not the best.
It doesn't matter because the team plays better when he's in. Honestly,
Exactly. Yeah.
the thing is here is that Carson Wentz is a better quarterback than Tyler Heineke. Tyler Heineke is a better leader and has more balls than Carson Wentz. That's really all it is. If you look at Carson Wentz as a quarterback prospect, he has all the tools. He's just a shit leader. He's a shit leader. I got nothing else to say about it.
No,
I was wrong about Carson Wentz. I was wrong.
Ooh.
Whoa! Guys,
I
we're
told-
never hearing that again.
I told y'all I would admit it if I was wrong.
I don't know about that.
I told y'all I would admit it if I was wrong. There's literally text receipts. You have to go far back to find them, but I told you.
Yeah, really far. Holy crap.
We'd have to go way back.
Panthers, Broncos. Again, there could be some dissent here. I think the Broncos are
Panthers!
absolute garbage. I'm rolling with the Panthers here.
Broncos country, let's die. No,
Broncos country.
They're already dead. They're already dead.
they're
They
terrible.
literally are already dead. It's
Broncos
so bad.
country. Let's cry.
Who is the starter? That was good. Who's their starter right now for the Panthers?
They
Sam
are going
Darnold.
with Sam Darnold
Sam
for the
Darnold
first time
this
all
week.
year.
Oh, never mind. Denver Broncos. I thought it was PJ.
Hot take: Sam Darnold outplays Russell Wilson.
That'd be
Hot
funny.
Hot take: Sam Darnold throws 4 interceptions, all caught by Pat Surtain. Pat Surtain then becomes Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, he's gonna throw him 4 all in the first quarter. He's gonna
Be
up
seeing
Nathan Peterman.
ghosts. Gonna be seeing ghosts. Anybody disagree that the Ravens are beating the Jaguars? Anybody disagree with that?
No.
T-Law
Okay,
coming out party.
T-Law coming. Austin's just gonna be the dissenter the entire time. Honestly, I have no faith in the Arizona Cardinals right now. I'm going with the Chargers, who I also have very little faith.
I don't have faith in a dwarf. Sorry.
I don't no. The problem in Arizona is Cliff Kingsbury. I will keep saying it. They need to fire that man. He doesn't belong in the NFL. Jeff Saturday has proven more in 2 games than Cliff Kingsbury has in 3 years. I
Jeff
don't care.
Saturday's last record was as a high school head coach, and he's already 2-0 in the
He's
NFL.
one and one. He lost by
Oh, that's
a point
right.
to the Eagles.
He
He held the Eagles offense to 17 points and had the Colts within 1 point of winning the game.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to go with the Chargers over the Cardinals. No dissenters. Love it. Going with the Seahawks over the Raiders.
Raiders.
I am so pissed at the Raiders because they were my
Wait.
pick to win the
When
division.
are the Raiders playing? Are they playing Sunday or are they playing?
They're playing Sunday.
Oh, okay, then.
Sunday at 4:05.
If I was gonna say if they were playing on Thanksgiving, I would put the Raiders, but they're not. So.
I'm so pissed at the Raiders because I had them.
And they're not prime time either, right? They're just like midday.
4:05.
right.
4:05.
Yeah. So
Is that the game of the week? No,
I
I,
was
think
gonna say,
Rams Chiefs.
yeah,
game of the week.
I think Rams Chiefs is the game of the week.
Yeah.
Which
On
is
Fox,
absolutely
yeah.
atrocious because Matt Stafford may not even play this game.
Wait.
I'm going with Kansas City. Not even close. It won't even be close. I think the Chiefs are winning this game by 20.
Wow, I don't know about that.
That's how
do.
bad the Rams have looked, and Matt Stafford might not play. If John Wofford is their starting quarterback headed into Sunday against the Chiefs, they're losing by 20. Hammer
I'm not
the
sure
over.
if I would, but-
Hammer the over.
Honestly, with Matt Stafford, I think they're losing by 20 anyways.
I mean,
There's no cup,
there's no Cooper Kupp. There's no Matt
Oh, that's
Stafford.
valid,
The
actually.
and there's
Rams
no
are in
run
shit.
game. There's no run game.
They also
They
just
released-
released Daryl Henderson.
Yep.
Yep.
They
Which
released Darryl
I
Henderson?
am okay with that because Kerryon Williams, I'm hoping, is going to be amazing.
Wait, how did I miss that?
It happened today. It was literally two hours before the podcast.
Are they stupid? What do they do?
No, he wasn't producing.
No, they believe in their
Yeah, but he's
no.
always
They believe in their rookie running back.
I guess.
Okay, Kerryon Williams was supposed to be their starter at the beginning of the year. They actually said they liked him better than even Cam Akers, and I mean he's only played 2 games because he got hurt, and he looked better this past week. But we'll see what happens. He doesn't have an offensive line to run behind, so it doesn't really matter.
Honestly, I'm rolling with the Chiefs. I don't even think it's close. Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce look otherworldly. Travis Kelce screwed me in fantasy this week. I admitted defeat well before Travis Kelce even played, but it's fine.
You did. You did.
I'm going to go with the 49ers over the Saints because all Jimmy G does is win, and that's that. And Jameis Winston isn't playing anymore, and I think Jameis Winston is a better option for them than Andy Dalton, but they're going to roll with Andy Dalton. That is what it is. The Eagles are going to beat the Packers. Game could be close, not because the Packers are playing well, because the Eagles are in somewhat of a slump right now. They barely beat the Colts. They struggled. They
Packers.
lost to the Commanders.
Packers need a win.
Aaron Rodgers is in shambles. I'm loving the fact that this team is going to miss the playoffs.
I love it too. I hate the Packers, so
I know
love
you do.
their suffering.
Is anybody in disagreement with the Colts and Steelers game here? I'm going with the Colts.
I am-
Packers. I mean, not Packers. Colts. Yes, I think they're gonna win.
I actually think the Steelers could pull off an upset.
Is it really an upset if they're only a tied game away from being on the same record? No.
No, but according to their records, technically, and what the rest of America has chosen, it is an upset. So,
Listen, honestly, Najee had the best game of his season last week, so if
Yep.
Najee gets going, this team could be really good. I don't think he can sustain that. I'm going to roll the Colts and Jonathan Taylor and Matt Ryan playing better.
Philadelphia Eagles are losing though. I'm just saying that.
is Matt Ryan even playing again?
Yeah, Matt Ryan's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
the starter since Jeff Saturday came in the head coach.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And he's done
I
it.
missed a lot, apparently.
Honestly, the only other thing I have to say about the NFL is that Tyreek Hill is on pace to break Calvin Johnson's
Which is
receiving yards
insane.
record in a season, which is absolutely asinine. Love it. And that will be that. If there's nothing else you guys have left to say, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, go follow us on the socials, High School Backups at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure to be checking out the new videos that we have coming out for you guys. This week it is just the midseason mock draft video. We did not get around to making some extra videos last week, but we will continue to produce new content for you guys, trying to get 2, 3, 4 videos uploaded every week. Make sure to keep liking and subscribing, checking that stuff out. We appreciate y'all. Peace.
Happy
See ya.
Thanksgiving.